there guys, Static3,
And Nitro31.
and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, revisiting it due to the fact that I felt our previous commentary was not that great, and let's be honest, we can always do with improving. So with our new commentary found skills that we have gotten through the process of dying on Kirby and Sonic 3 and Knuckles and whatnot, we are here bringing you the final fight again.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this.
Yep, binge huge ball. I suspect cutscenes.
Well, naturally.
Well, you know, just to give you a recap of what's gone on with versus obviously we are now about to fight Ansem. You know, who does stuff. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, no, it's the Riku and all that crazy shiz and darkness and you know nothing.
And then the huge main fight.
Yeah, just to let you know, we also can't hear the audio ourselves due to the fact that we're actually recording this just from my PC.
Yep.
We haven't got an actual Skype setup or anything.
Though this might make it easier to hear me this time.
Yes, true. Also, sorry about lack of content, guys. We really don't know what to do because we're trying to split it between a Yu-Gi-Oh channel and a commentary channel. Because let's be honest, we can't do commentary forever. For one fact that one day copyright will rule the world, and you know we can't really do it. That rule the world, but yeah, with the whole new type thing for Google, it might eventually stop other people from doing commentary.
Actually, I was just going to say that a lot has been happening, so that's why some things didn't work out like originally planned.
Well, it's true, but I'm just also saying I'm doing a lot of planning myself.
Well, yeah.
Trying to get out a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content. However, it's quite hard because I don't know what to record, and my decks are going through some improvements. I'm just waiting for cards to arrive.
Yeah, mind you, that's kind of what I meant when I said that a lot of things have been happening or not going quite as planned.
Yeah.
I was mainly referring to that.
Okay. If you guys have ideas of what you'd like to see for Yu-Gi-Oh content, please do post and whatnot. We have an LP plan that's Yu-Gi-Oh based.
Yeah.
However, we're kind of finding out the details, I guess.
We might also be doing some deck files in a bit, in the future at some point.
Yeah, well that's it. Yeah, that's probably
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I just got to finish off those cards arrive through email now. That'd be amazing. Imagine if I could just like command my my cards to arrive and they just arrive.
That would be quite interesting, actually.
Be quite like significant. Just like I need this card now. It's just in my hand. I command.
Imagine a deck working like that. Just you want something and the card basically disappears.
Just like, okay, I need Doko. Doko! Yes! Swords, soul flare. One up.
Just imagine cards that are blank until you say what you need.
That'd be really interesting. I need Stardust. Oh wait, Stardust can't be in my main deck. Damn it.
But it's an interesting idea.
True that, yo. Alright, now we're down to the fight. Alex, would you like to explain this first portion, or would you like me to?
It's for a bit of you to that part.
Okay, right. He's a douche. Okay, to be honest now, I admit I've done a lot of editing on this one. Usually you want to be careful of, I forget the name of the thing at the back of him. Do you remember, Alex?
I do, but I do remember, but you know when you have something, it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't just say it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, basically, I have that currently.
Okay, well the thing that's like always going in front, okay, he has a move called Submit, and now what Submit does is, well, he goes into, basically, okay, yeah, basically as he just does, and the main purpose of this is actually that it does damage to you, and it stops you if you press it at the wrong, like your attack button at the wrong time. Can be quite overall annoying. Now, however, whilst yes, the most best strategy probably would be to run away, I don't have patience.
Well, there's that, but there's also the fact that I think I remember the name actually, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Dark Guardian.
Dark Guardian, that is it. I think so. I'm gonna believe that it is.
Well, I'm not too sure, but let's go with that for now. I was just the point. There's also the point to that the Dark Guardian does follow you around in that state.
Well, obviously, he's in you. He's a part of you.
Well, yeah, but the point with that is that he can't really run away from it.
Yeah. I find the way that most like me minimize the amount of damage is actually, yes, while Ansem does do the force field, I find I mean, he's got those things too. I find to just attack him head on, it doesn't I don't know, to me it's not as bad. Just make sure you don't that you're careful. Like, cause Ansem, he's no pushover, you know.
If he were, he wouldn't be the final boss of the game.
But true, because Kingdom Hearts, everything's hardcore. Come on, die! Death has been had. The main thing is that you just want to be careful, because Ansem is. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't go in under leveled like I did. I mean, the recommended level is to be around 60 to 65ish, and I was going in around 55ish or 56 maybe. I don't know exact level, maybe 58 for all I know. But the point is, he is powerful.
Oh yeah.
And don't underestimate him. And then there's this part of the boss fight, which is douchey.
Yep. How many stages does Ansem actually have?
1, 2. Okay, he's got the 2 ones that you actually fight in the ground.
Which of these?
And then he's got, I don't know, like 8. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head, because there are some that are technically phases and some that aren't. It'd be easier to explain, plus, be fair when we get there.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I didn't do, which I should have done, was given Donald and Goofy items.
Yeah.
Do that. Because they actually, on the odd occasion, will actually most likely use, well, especially Donald, because Donald will use a potion more than he will ever use an actual heal spell. Which is kind of odd, because he's the magic user.
Yeah, although for this part of the fight, they won't be able to help you much.
I'll be honest with you, I kind of forgot they were there. I mean, just gonna check the time on that. Okay, right, cool. I'm just gonna be effectively checking time on
makes
the
sense.
video, because we gotta make sure when it's ending.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, if I remember how far I recorded and split them apart.
Yeah. But yeah, as we mentioned, at this point, they can't help you, and you're essentially fighting the first boss again.
Yeah. Now, Darkseid, effectively, to be fair, is not hard. All he is basically got bigger health bar.
Yeah.
However, you can use this to your advantage. If you are by any means under leveled and say like you need one more level to be level 60, you can actually get some tech points, and tech points obviously help you level up. So if you can get some, try, because honestly it will help you long run of the fight, and if you can get an extra level up, pretty lucky and very good.
There's also the fact that he does spawn shadows, which you can also use to grind experience a bit.
Exactly. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yeah. And since he basically fights exactly like he does when you first fight him, you pretty much already know his pattern by now.
Yeah.
Which, as already mentioned, does make him a relatively simple fight.
To be fair, you don't actually really need to even think about how you fight him. You just fight, you just whack his arm. There's nothing too big to it.
Well, he does do a bit more damage as well, but...
He does?
He does a little bit.
Wow. I would have never noticed. Because I just, honestly to God, I don't really care. Like, be honest with you, Darkseid is so easy that you don't even need... Even if he does more damage, you would never die to him. It's impossible.
Yeah, no, I just thought it might be worth pointing out that he does a bit more damage.
Yeah, obviously. Now there's this part. He has that dash move. Now, as you saw there...
That was 198.
Yeah. You can actually use that for tech points, though however it is a bit more risky because he will do a lot more damage. And obviously since you haven't got your useful partners, it becomes quite... It becomes obviously a harder fight. However, I actually find him easier in this fight. and that's the weirder side of things. But you know, really, just when Darkseid, you know, goes in front, you know, just attack. There's this move, which again, if you're going head on, you can actually somewhat stop. There's this move you want to worry about though. I recommend don't you dare glide. And the reason you don't want to glide is because basically you have about 3 seconds before you can actually move again when you land, and so it will just hit you.
Yeah.
So you want to just go dodge rolling.
But other than those newer moves, he fights pretty much like he did the first time.
Yeah, except he doesn't do those like scythe like move things like.
Yeah.
Your hero away throws the like.
No, I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah. And it's just. Yeah, also fighting close apparently allows you to dodge him. I don't know. I'm actually gonna just say this now. The original footage for this was around 2 hours long. I had to do a lot of editing in that woods. I really did. I mean, do you know how much? Okay, how many deaths I had to edit? How, like in the first fight, on the older videos, I had like what 2, and this there was like so many. And the reason is, guys, is because I was rusty.
Yeah.
Hell if I was rusty. This was after a couple of tries and actually looking semi-decent.
Yeah, because as we did mention, it had been a while since this happened.
Yeah. I was tempted to like play the whole game again just to kind of get back to it, but I didn't really want to. At least on the next time we're going to a playthrough, we either Chain of Memories or Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what one to go for, but probably Chain of Memories.
Chronologically would make sense.
Well, yes. But, oh god, Chain of Memories, so annoying.
But we'll see on that.
Yeah, obviously. I honest to God, I thought the video froze. Oh god, text. And any minute now, he's gonna say the name Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I can't hear the audio, but I've seen this cutscene so many times, I know.
Yeah.
Oh god. Goofy. I don't know, I always like Goofy and Donald.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, they are pretty good characters.
And one of my favourite lines is actually coming up.
Mm.
Which you'll hear, I think, in a minute.
Probably.
When Sora starts falling down to his doom. I wonder, is there an endless abyss down there, or could he technically like fly anyway?
I don't really think there is a bottom to that area.
Oh, well that's...
No, the reason I'm thinking about though is because it essentially is darkness, isn't it?
True.
And they're just floating there.
This is it, by the way. Come on, Sora, you can do better. Is it you can do better than that, or?
I think so. Which is later repeated on a few occasions.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe. So
Yeah.
thus I'm badass.
You know, there's something I never did understand about that part.
What?
You can only play with fairy dust, right?
Yeah.
Where did you get the fairy dust from?
Belief that exists within him. I don't know. He ate some, and then he now is fairy dust incarnate.
That's just something I wondered about.
Well, do you remember Tinkerbell is with him as a summon at this point in time? So maybe there was like maybe he can use the power of what Tinkerbell has.
Maybe.
Which would be an interesting point.
Yeah.
You did bring up a very interesting point though.
Because there's a bit of no way he just has it.
Yeah.
That's just something I've been wondering about for a while.
Yeah, actually, guys, if you have any theories on what that could be, please post them in comments. I think that'd be quite interesting. I'm just trying to think really the best way to describe this fight. Have you got any ideas?
Trying to avoid the sword. Essentially.
So, don't do what I'm doing.
Essentially try and get behind him pretty much when he does that.
Well, okay, one fact that you've got to realise is that if you parry off his sword, he actually does do tech points. Again, there are actually many ways of doing tech points in this in these fights. meaning any way of easily leveling up would be helpful, and try to do so if possible if you're very unleveled.
Well, to be fair, you can take points from pretty much everything you can block in this game, so...
True. But, you know, if you're, like, almost, like, level, 60, like,
then, yeah.
just try and get as many as possible. Anything will help. Try and dodge the sword. The lasers are really big. What I tend to do is run away. Well, usually in a fight where I'm not trying to rush. I basically go away and then whatnot, and then I come back. Also, there's these annoying guys who are trying to attack you, and try to avoid them, but usually just ignore them.
Well, to be very honest, the sword isn't that bad. The lasers are the more worrying part of this fight.
Yeah, it is
because
true.
The sword, yes, does damage, but usually you can just block by attacking him at the same time, or just by attacking him.
Yeah. I think I really hate it how basically don't ever take off your lock on like I did, because then you'll be fighting one of those bat things.
Yeah, why did that happen?
I don't know why I did this, but I thought to myself, if I hold R1, it will go down to the, you know how you have that shortcut for your magics, and I don't know why, so I pressed it, and I was like, oh wait, it's L1.
Yeah.
I've been doing it throughout the fight, but sometimes I just do it out of habit, and then sometimes I go R1. Oh, and now he goes to sleep. With the Heartless Cross, I guess. Well, the Crest of the fake Heartless, anyway.
Yep, because I think we have covered that at one point.
We have covered it, but just to recover, I think it was pure Heartless, no crest.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Artificial Heartless have a crest. The original Heartless don't.
Yeah.
Hence why Shadows are original ones.
And annoying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I really love about this part?
What?
Is how, if you think about it, and it looks like you're actually fighting darkness itself.
Actually, yeah, because there's not very much light in that area, is there?
Yeah. Which is why I like it. I just find that kind of cool. Don't know why I was trying to do that. Was I trying to be badass?
I don't know.
No. I remember one of the original videos how it was I was flying away from the explosion.
Yeah, I actually do remember that.
I think I might have been trying to recreate that.
Possibly.
It did look pretty badass. Okay, now at this point in the fight, we have to fight turrets.
Oh yeah.
Turrets are very... Why don't you explain this part, mate?
Well, mainly basically they keep firing you continuously, but you can actually reflect the shots back with block, as you can do with pretty much everything in this game. But yeah, the fight is pretty much at this point just to attack them, destroy them, then you unlock, then you get to the next part. But there's multiple layers of them, I think, if I remember that correctly.
I think, no, I don't think so. I think there's like, you beat all these guys and then that's it.
But I think you only have to beat the big ones actually. I don't think the side ones you have to beat. But I could be remembering that, or I could be wrong with that.
Oh no, I think we'll find out.
Yeah. But I think the main reason you were attacking the other ones actually was because they keep shooting at you.
No, I think you have to do all of them.
All that.
To be honest with you. What would be the point?
Well, as mentioned, it has been a while, so yeah. But I think it is actually all of them as well, yeah. It would make more sense that way.
Well, I defeated that and those are still alive,
so yeah.
We found out.
Yeah, that's not our question.
Now, just a brief over, like, what are the other parts of the fights? Because as you noticed, we went into that blue room, so could you explain a bit about that?
Well, I think there's 3 rooms in total.
Yeah, there's the one we went to.
Then the next one, I think Goofy joins us again.
See how troll that was.
Yeah, but I think in this one, I think after we complete this room, Goofy joins us again, and I think we fight, those guys.
Yeah, fighting literally darkness.
Again, yeah. But I think the next, basically, the hardest goes up strength-wise for the room. As I said, I think after this one, I know I've said this a few times already, but I think after this room, Goofy joins us. Next one would be Donald, I think.
Well, that would make sense, unless we've got like Riku joining us randomly. Goofy leveled up.
Yeah. Okay, so Goofy is here with us now this time, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, and effectively what you're doing, not only are you regaining back your teammates, but you're also destroying like a core of Ansem, I guess.
Yeah, that too. And you're also unlocking the ceiling system that's currently on them.
Yeah. Which is going to unlock effectively the final fight eventually.
Yeah, but no, you do also weaken the cores. Yeah.
Yeah. Going to be badass time. Whoa.
As we're seeing here, actually.
Whoa. I tried to be epic, but I can't. Oh, sad to me. But in all honesty, it's quite impressive. I actually thought this gameplay was terrible, but apparently it's not that bad actually. Then again, after 2 hours of editing, it would do that.
Ah, okay, the third stage was that.
Oh yeah, the head. I forgot about the head.
Yeah, so we have to attack that now.
Now he has lightning abilities.
Yep.
Alright, well, almost time, so catch you guys later.
Yep, see you then.